Dot. Hello friend, I want to tell you about the Renault Clio car. New. The first is the temptingly dynamic 1.2 TCE engine with direct petrol injection. Overall, a good unit, without any serious faults, but it does have problems with carbon deposits or excessive oil consumption. It all depends on the service and the way it is used. On the one hand, you can expect more thorough service from a private customer, but on the other, if a fleet car does not have high mileage and was used for longer distances, the engine may be in good condition. It is just difficult to know its history. TCE also often has problems with a stretched timing chain, but this can be diagnosed. Another element that will increase operating costs is the dual-mass flywheel, although it is quite cheap, under $250. If we add the EDC automatic to the 1.2 TCE unit, the risk of high costs increases. Although these gearboxes are no worse than Volkswagen's DSG, they do have problems, e.g. with control. But uploading new software often helps. You just have to go to a workshop that doesn't want to cheat you. A good and modern engine is the 0.9 TCE, with indirect fuel injection and good dynamics. Although in the Clio you have to rev it high to get good acceleration. An alternative for calm drivers is the naturally aspirated 1.2 16 volts petrol, completely problem-free. The diesel range now includes 1.5 DCI units, which are quite good, and weaker versions are even quite simple, without a dual-mass flywheel. After greater mileage, especially in fleet cars, it is worth trying to prophylactically replace the crankshaft bearings. Serious faults, apart from the 1.2 TCE EDC configuration, are rare, but Clio is not a car that does not need to be taken to a service center. Warning lights coming on or systems freezing are familiar to users, and faults such as no wipers are not uncommon. The suspension and braking system are quite durable, and importantly, these are areas that are cheap to repair. Manual gearboxes must be treated with caution, as they have not been very precise since new. Typical faults. Quote, numerous, albeit minor, electrical faults, imprecise gear change, bearings in the gearbox, common diesel problems, DCI, oil consumption and carbon deposits in 1.2 TCE variant, stretching timing chain on 1.2 TCE, faults in EDC typical for double-clutch automatics. What to look for? The least troublesome variant is the 1.2 MPI offered until 2018. The 0.9 TCE is also a good choice. What to avoid? If you care more about trouble-free operation than performance and travel comfort, do not choose the 1.2 TCE variant with the EDC automatic. Thanks for listening to me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and rate my video. If you know of any problems with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to write about them in the comments.